Imagine you're working on early design decision concepts. Traditionally, this process would begin with you or an intern out on site taking measurements by hand, fumbling with pens, graph paper, tape measures, and a disto for hours. And after all that, how confident are you in the accuracy of those measurements? Now, assuming they are accurate, drafting as-built in-house from those measurements is a huge investment in your time and resources. Now imagine you have a secret weapon, one that eliminates the guesswork in obtaining accurate as-built data and provides you with precise deliverables that start your design work off on the right foot. That's just what happened when Bill Barba, principal and sole architect at Barba Architectural Design, turned to the GPRS Reality Capture Team to help him with his work on high-end residential projects.
Yeah, so we're a bespoke, full high-end residential firm based in the Hamptons, Long Island. Right, so in the past, especially as a single entity working for my firm, taking field measurements on certain projects that would take me typically 2 or 3 days of work. I find that the biggest advantage to using the 3D LiDAR scanning software is that I can take on projects. I would think that your team actually does it faster than I would do it, not just in the field, but as far as the development. And I'm able to focus my workload on those existing projects as the new clients come on board, being able to get back in there and see certain drop beams and headers and different, trim locations, etc., is more than helpful, even if I'm not recreating the 3D model, but being able to revisit the site again at a later date. Union Road was the first project, and it was an interesting project that led me with a very short time frame, not only to get existing documents done, but designed, permitted, and constructed. We had roughly 9 months from initial pencil on the ground to completed construction, which we would have been on task for, but the client decided to expand the scope as construction happened. So it's really a 10-month turnaround. The only way for me that I was going to get that project done was with your assistance, because I was able to actually freehand sketch design while Jesus was there measuring the site. So I was able to be weeks ahead of where I would normally be. The most recent one is our biggest project yet to date, where it's an 11,000 square foot house, which was ironically only scanned in a day, which was great, and then turned around back to me in 2 weeks. That one would have taken me probably 3 solid days to measure and another 4 or 5 weeks to create. So that one put me wildly ahead there. We've done those 3 homes now, and I think that every single one has been a raving success in my eyes for just too many reasons. And at this point, any project that I'm going to do as a renovation, step one starts with your company.
The GPRS Reality Capture Team is Bill's secret weapon, allowing him to focus on his designs and invest his valuable time on additional projects. Let us be your secret weapon, your eyes in the field ensuring you start accurate and stay accurate, allowing you to focus on what you do best.